DYDX. So, DYDX I think is one that's going to absolutely bang in the next bull cycle, but there is some data that looks bearish, hawkish, like certainly negative, that I'm going to share. But overall, I do think this is the sort of perfect crypto in terms of what they're trying to achieve. And given the last couple of years that we've had within the crypto market, is one that I think can do something. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed everyone that was buying up all of these coins. They were all coins that I thought could do a seriously good run in the bull cycle. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded my videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit. And that was less than a year and a half on. So if you'd have bought them, all you had to do is sit on them, ignore them for a year and a half, and then sell them, your profit from $100 into each one would have been over 123 grand. That's in under a year and a half. Now, I sold all of these since the market crashed. I've been buying up new cryptos, and I share the cryptos that I'm buying on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can 40x, 50x, 100x, I buy it. And what I'll do is I'll jump onto my site and I'll tell my members about that coin, what kinds of profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And they can literally copy along exactly. They always see my live portfolio. It means they don't have to read any white papers. They don't have to learn about new technologies. They don't have to keep up to date with everything on the socials. They don't have to learn about chart patterns. Thousands of hours of time saved for all the members. Now, they can spend that time doing whatever the hell they want in life, because they'll make the same profits I do, but they do no work. Now, if that sounds good to you, just go to copymycrypto.com now. There is a link in the description. On the site, you'll see what I've said in the past and what ended up happening. You'll see what the members have earned. It's all public record, so read through it, verify it all, and if you like what you see, guys, you should join. And let's talk DYDX. So, pretty good market cap, 424 million so far. Now, DYDX. So, on June of 2022, DYDX announced the next iteration of their DYDX protocol. This is the DYDX chain open source software. So this is a proof of stake blockchain network. As such, it requires a layer 1 protocol token for staking to validators in order to secure the chain, and for stakers of the layer 1 to govern the network. Holders of the L1 token can use their L1 tokens to run a validator or stake their tokens to a validator. Now, they've got a smart contract that enables a potential migration of ETH DYDX from Ethereum to the DYDX chain. When interacted, the smart contract would carry out the following functions in a permissionless and automated manner, which would receive and permanently lock the old tokens, send a wrapped version of them to the user on a one-to-one basis, as well as for the chain validators to read and ingest the info in the smart contract so that the corresponding amount can be distributed to users by validators. Now, since they've had the changes, they've actually been doing pretty well. I mean, overall, DYDX now, their main net is looking damn good. Go over here. That's not going to make a difference, is it? Right, so as you can see from the platform, it's really comprehensive now. So in terms of trading, as you can see, you know, Ethereum, you can trade anything. There's leverage, and this is all based on perpetual markets as well, so you can utilize leverage to do this. What this does is provide you with the opportunity to make seriously good returns. Give me a second. This is what I wanted. So coin market cap a little more comprehensive than CoinGecko. So the exchange was founded in 2017 with over $10 million in seed venture capitalist funding and went live in 2019. They also had an ICO that was on September 9th of 2021. So the founders are Antonio Giuliano and Zuxun Yin. Both have a pretty good resume. You know, one worked at Coinbase, the other worked at CRM and Bain and Company. So what makes DYDX unique is the platform supports margin trading. So that's financial product that you can increase exposure to through your leverage. They also have an isolated margin that allows users to assign particular funds into the account as part of a trade, and cross margin utilizes all the assets that a trader keeps on the platform. They also have perpetuals, which is a type of futures contract that does not have a predetermined selling date. It's basically an open contract, but again, through leverage, you can be highly profitable. You can also at a huge risk of liquidation as well. Do not ever forget that. Now, what I really like about the platform is, look, they're focused on that growth, that interest. They have open interest. You know, you can see the open interest data that they've got. You can see the hourly funding rates. You can obviously adapt a bunch of this as well. So if you wanted to add or remove some of the features, you can absolutely do that. Here's the reality. Look, perpetuals market, whether that's futures in traditional finance or basically margin trading, equates to about $2 quadrillion a year across traditional financial markets. So it is staggeringly higher than the underlying assets altogether. Where we have not seen the full growth within crypto yet is the perpetual markets, the cross margin markets. We haven't seen that. I mean, obviously we've got iterations of it now. You know, pretty much every exchange to some degree has sort of perpetual markets. You know, there are some platforms that literally started as perpetual markets, and we have seen growth there. But even now, the volume of the perpetual markets within crypto is so much less than it should be, even proportionally when you compare it against the traditional finance markets. So as a growth sector, it's probably the single biggest growth sector within crypto, certainly in the conversation as one of them. I know there's a big AI thing going on at the moment, and everyone seems to be going wild about AI. And I think AI is probably going to continue that trend to some degree. But perpetual markets is just such an undervalued area within crypto, and DYDX are really focused on that. Now, a couple pieces of troubling data, I suppose, is the sort of website visits over the past 3 months. So, you know, you just go directly onto the exchange. You type, because you know the immediate link you get brings you onto the exchange. There isn't anything else. So if you're going on here, you're going on here to trade, right? Unless you are actually doing a deep dive into the documentation, which you can do. So July, they had 260,000 website visitors across the month. August, they had 160,000 website visitors across the month. Last month, September, 180,000. That is a shockingly significant downtrend in the overall website visits. And that has to be resolved. Now, make no mistake about it, DYDX is a popular coin, 50,000 plus holders. You know, over 50,000 holders. Remember, its market cap is about $500 or $400 million. So you kind of would expect a little more than just 50,000 holders, but it's not bad data at all. But the fact that the website is not actually being visited as much and is actually on a significant downtrend is a little concerning. I would expect that they will have that turnaround. I mean, look, regardless of the fact that it's on a downtrend, you can see the 24-hour volume is pretty damn good. You can't knock that at all. So, and you know, again, if I just start flicking through different markets, you can see the volume. You know, there's very good volume. The DYDX has a huge volume. In fact, I think when we look at the overall exchange in terms of DEXs, I think it is actually the most significant. I think it's outdoing Uniswap and but certainly outdoing PancakeSwap. Yeah, still the most significant, still knocking around nearly $1 billion a day. So even with the downtrend, that is a stupid amount of money that's going through DYDX every damn day. I think this is inevitably going to break its previous high. The circulator supply as of right now is less than 200 million coins. I can see this honestly hitting about $40 without issue. If it hits $40, which is basically what the peak of sort of PancakeSwap and Uniswap were last bull cycle, puts it a market cap of about $8 billion. $8 billion is nothing when you realize that the sheer volume DYDX are doing per day is $1 billion. And that's right now while we're in a bear cycle. What's it going to be in a bull cycle? It's going to be stupidly high. So even with the downtrend, there's no concerns here for me, really, for DYDX. I think this should rally up to $40 at least. It would not shock me to see this hit triple digits. Obviously, that would be huge gains, but I think this certainly should be looking at breaking its previous high. Because as I've said, perpetual markets, leverage markets in general, still got to be one of the biggest growth sectors of crypto. DYDX have perfectly positioned themselves for it. They're ready to capitalize on it. So the next step is actually capitalizing on it, and that will happen in the bull cycle. But for me, $40 minor should do that quite nicely. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Can it do way more? Is it going to do less? Do you use DYDX? And if you do you like it? Are there any concerns you have about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, subscribe to the channel. You get perspectives here and info here you're not going to get in other places. And if you subscribe, you won't miss it. And if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the exact same profits I do, except do literally no work, that is what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every single day. I find coins that are winners. And when I do, I buy them. And what I will do is I'll jump onto my website. I will tell the members about the coin that I'm buying, why I'm buying it, what kinds of profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and the members can copy along. They don't have to learn about white papers, they don't have to read them, they don't have to learn about chart patterns, they don't have to learn about new tech, anything like that. They can literally just copy along, make the exact same profits I do, except do no work. Now, if that sounds good to you, just go to copymycrypto.com, read through the site, look through everything, see what the members have earned, see what I've said in the past. Everything's public record, so you can verify it all. Whether it was me screaming for people to get out of a DeFi protocol that inevitably failed and lost $500 million, or whether it's me talking about Phantom when no one else on the planet was. Everything's public record, so read through the site, verify it for yourselves, and if you like what you see, guys, I will see you there. And that's it from me. Take care. Bye-bye.